वंदे जगत्कारणं वंदे पन्नगभूषणं शशिधरं वंदे वसूनां पतिं वंदे सूर्यशशाङ्कवह्निनयनं वंदे मुकुन्दप्रियं वंदे भक्तजन आश्रयं च वरदं वंदे भक्तजन आश्रयं च वरदं वंदे शिवं शंकरं. Friends, there was a young boy called Ramesh. He completed his post-graduation. He wanted to get a job. He applied for a post. He was invited to appear for the interview. There were other candidates to be interviewed. All the candidates to be interviewed were waiting in the hall. The young man was very brilliant, academically very excellent, a person of very good charm. He was sure to be selected. But this young man looked at the other candidates. There was a girl. He appeared to be very poor, very gloomy, very sorrowful, and he asked her, "Why are you so dull, gloomy?" The girl said, "This is my 50th interview. I have my old parents at home. I have my brothers to be educated. I am the eldest daughter. And I have several other dependents at home. If I get this job, I will be in a position to support to my family. I do not know whether I can get the success at least this time." Now the man looked at her and he was thinking, if I appear for the interview, I am sure to be selected. This is the second opinion. Because of his academic excellence, because of his smartness, because of his resourcefulness, because of his extraordinary qualities. He is a Sadhyasachi, capable of solving all the problems, capable of victory always in every enterprise. Such a dynamic young man he was. When this girl explained her difficulties, now the man started thinking, poor girl, she says this is the 50th interview for her. If I appear for the interview, I am sure to be selected. But what happens to this poor girl? Therefore, let me not appear for the interview. This is the position of Arjuna. Arjuna has arrived on the battlefield. He is a Sadhyasachi, a skillful person, an able person, a man of dexterity, extraordinary ability. He is capable of using the bow with both the arrow, both the hands, keeping the bow under his left toe. He can dart the arrows with both the hands, and therefore he is called Sadhyasachi. He is very skillful in fighting. Such young man Arjun has arrived on the battlefield with all enthusiasm, with all dynamism, with all confidence of success, and he is sure to win the battle. Now he has looked at Bhishma Pitamaha. Old man, I am going to kill him. Dronacharya, he is my teacher, I am going to kill him. All my brothers, 100 of them, Kauravas, I am going to chop off their heads. What will happen to their families? How many widows will be produced? How many orphans there will be? Because of my success, because of my selection in the interview, what happens to this girl? This is the state of affairs in the commencement of the Bhagavad Gita. Many people have mercy, compassion, kindness. Is it properly placed or misplaced? If I don't eat, somebody will eat. Therefore, let me starve and die. Let the food be utilized. In India, we have 150 crores of people. And in Delhi, there is a very rich man who has 150 crores of rupees. One gentleman went to him, "Sir, you are very rich. You have 150 crores of rupees with you. There are so many poor people in India. What do you want me to do? Please distribute your wealth among all the people." And that rich man in Delhi gave 1 rupee each to all the people. 150 crores of people, 150 crores of rupees distributed equally, 1 rupee each. What is to be done with it? You cannot buy a cup of tea. He becomes a pauper, they do not become rich. Is it wise? Is it the proper decision? The mother has the baby, and the baby is suffering from typhoid. The baby is crying for ice cream. Doctor says, don't give ice cream to the baby. The child is weeping. Mother loves the baby. Does she buy the ice cream and give it to the baby? Is it not misplaced mercy? We have to be kind. We have to be compassionate. We have to be merciful. We must shower our affection. We must judiciously do it. We must intelligently do it. Misplaced mercy is dangerous. That's what Sri Krishna tries to present in his Bhagavad Gita. You be kind, be humane. But when to be kind, how to be kind, where to be kind, to what extent you should be kind. You have to be compassionate. You should have the concern. To what extent? Towards whom? Arjuna declares, Nakankshe Vijayam Krishna, Nacharajyam Sukhanika. Krishna, I have no desire for employment. I have no desire for fight. I have no desire for success. I have no desire for selection in the interview. I want to go back. I shall retire. I shall go to a forest. I shall sit under a greenwood tree. I shall close my nostrils and meditate on Brahman. Then Krishna listened to him. Arjuna continued, Krishna, I am unable to decide what is to be done. I am in a dilemma. On one side, the scriptures say, Ahimsa paramo dharma. The best is to be compassionate. Never indulge in violence. Be a person of non-violence. Shanti, shanti, shanti. And there is the battle about to be commenced. Should I fight? Is it not himsa? Is it not violence? Or should I withdraw from the fight? Because it is himsa. Ahimsa shall I take up, or himsa shall I take up? There are two issues in the commencement of the Bhagavad Gita. One, misplaced mercy. Two, a state of dilemma. What is right? What's wrong? What should I do? When you are in a state of dilemma, you become dull. You become gloomy. You become indecisive. You will be in depression. The boy has looked at the girl. Shall I marry her or not? Shall I marry her or not? Shall I marry her or not? By the time he takes a decision, a boy from US has come, has taken her, and he is married and settled. He continues to wait there. Fools miss the opportunities. Mediocre people wait for the opportunities. Intelligent people make the opportunities. Wise people find opportunity everywhere. Foolish people miss the opportunities. Sunday morning, Goddess Lakshmi comes, knocks on the door. Hello, Mr. Ramesh. Yes, who are you? I am Lakshmi. Which Lakshmi? Vishnu's wife Lakshmi. Why have you come? What have you brought? I have come to see you. I have brought a briefcase full of dollars, US dollars. How many of them? 100 crores. Ma Lakshmi, why don't you come tomorrow morning? Today is Sunday, only day, holiday. I am sleeping. Why don't you come tomorrow morning? Fools miss the opportunities. A beautiful angelic girl smiles, dots. He was charmed. Are you smiling at me? Yes. No, I am not very handsome. I am not very rich. I am not fit enough to be your husband. You please look at my friend. Fools miss the opportunities. Job. There are many people who cannot seize the opportunities. Arjuna has the opportunity. Young people have the opportunities. One reason, foolishness. Another reason, misplaced mercy. If I don't marry her, another young man will get the chance. If I don't take this food, another person will have the food. If I don't get this job, another required person may get the job. It is misplaced mercy. And you are in a state of dilemma. Arjuna, at the commencement of the Mahabharata war, was in a state of dilemma. He was foolish. And mediocre people wait for the opportunities. Going to the seashore, waiting there until the waves stop to take bath. Waves will never stop and you can never take bath. You wait in the city bus stop, waiting. What for are you waiting? I am waiting for a vacant bus to come. The driver should come out. The conductor should come out. They should bring the garlands, put it round my neck. Please, sir, come, sir. The huge bus costing 10 lakhs is waiting for you, sir. Does a person get the job on invitation? Do we have that much caliber? People wait. A person has fallen in love with a beautiful girl and he is looking at the road through the window. Waiting for the girl to respond with a smile. She has never bothered. She has never seen. She is snatched away by a boy from Britain. You have to remain for her. An intelligent boy creates the situation. An intelligent man creates the situation. He rises to the occasion. It is Sri Krishna. He is able to rise to the occasion, create the situation. That girl is moving from the dining hall to the hostel, to the library and to the laboratory. From the library to the laboratory, while climbing, there is a curve in the staircase, a turning in the staircase, and she takes 2 minutes 38 seconds to come to the corner, and from above I will be coming at a great speed. I will take 1 minute 22 seconds and calculate the time. The girl is climbing up, the boy is coming down, they meet in the corner, the heads meet each other, books fall. Excuse me, madam, he will say. Me, create the situation to make yourself successful. That's a dynamic man. You have been dynamic enough to cause the war, to win the war, to get the success. People miss it, wait for it, and people like extraordinary yogic quality, they find opportunity everywhere. A yogi finds opportunities everywhere. The person who is foolish will miss the opportunity. Mediocre people on the way wait for the opportunity. Intelligent people make the opportunity. Wise people, yogis, find the opportunities everywhere. Even a disadvantage is an advantage. The boy falls in love with a girl. She takes the left leg chappal and gives a blow. Very good, very soft, very kind. Next day morning, she takes the right foot chappal and gives a blow. Ah, wonderful, I got a promotion from the left leg chappal to the right leg chappal. Every advantage is seen in every disadvantage. A yogi does not find anything wrong anywhere. A yogi finds peace everywhere. A yogi finds calmness everywhere. A yogi finds tranquility everywhere. A yogi finds sublimity, serenity everywhere. A yogi is always cheerful. There is nothing like a disadvantage. There is nothing like a bad situation for a yogi. Sri Krishna Yogishwara now tries to take Arjuna to a higher level. The man who is foolish, the man who is ignorant, the person who is indecisive, the person who is lost in misplaced mercy. Mercy is good, misplaced mercy is bad. You must be kind, but you cannot afford to be kind towards a person who does not deserve it. Your kindness may be poisonous to him. Like mother giving the ice cream to a person who is suffering from typhoid. That ice cream is not a blessing. It's not a boon. It's not a favor. On the other hand, it is disastrous, dangerous, poisonous. Arjuna's kindness is misplaced. Arjuna's dilemma is foolishness. And therefore, Krishna takes the cudgels and he begins to shout at Arjuna. Klaibyamāsma gamah pārthanaitat kivapadyate shudram hridayaubalyam tyaktottiska parantapa. You parantapa Arjuna, shudram, weak, hridaya daurbalyam, your heart is of weakness. You are unable to have your discretion. What is right, what is wrong, you are unable to decide. Your mind is clouded. Your intellect is eclipsed. You are unable to decide. You have lost yourself in a state of dilemma. 99% of the people are in a state of dilemma. When I am sick, shall I go to this doctor or that doctor? This pati or that pati? We go on calculating by which time the disease becomes very strong, incurable as well. A young girl, unable to decide what type of husband she should have, goes on postponing the marriage. She becomes 40 and then nobody will come to her marriage. Career, young boys, shall I become an IAS or IPS or IRS? Shall I become a lecturer or a professor or an auditor? We go on becoming indecisive. We are unable to decide, and by the time we decide to be somebody, we become 30 years. Whether it is disease or career or marriage, all problems are because of our indecisiveness. Decide. A wrong decision perhaps is better than being indecisive. You must do it. Choose your place. Choose your career. Choose your wife, partner or husband, and never regret afterwards. At the commencement of the Bhagavad Gita, we find Arjuna, a young man, a dynamic man, lost in dilemma, lost in depression, lost in gloom, and then he submits himself to Krishna. I do not know what is right, what is wrong. I do not know whether I am to fight or I should not fight. Sishyastekam swadhimam tvam prapanna. Krishna, I am your Sishya. I am your disciple. Please counsel me. Please give me direction. It is the beginning of the Bhagavad Gita. Almost every person is at the commencement of the Bhagavad Gita. The remaining 17 chapters of the Bhagavad Gita is nothing but counseling, nothing but clarifying, nothing but giving the path of a decisive progress. Man, you do it. And it goes on explaining, if you go this way, this is what you get. If you go this way, this is what you get. Two paths. The yogic path and the non-yogic path, both are projected by Sri Krishna, and at the end, Sri Krishna tells, you do as you like. It is left to you to do as you like. Then Arjuna says, Nasto mohaha smrutir labdhaha pat prasadanmaya achyuta Karishye vachanam tava. No more gloominess, no more indecisiveness, no more depression, no more moha, no more delusion. My vision is clear. I am no more a fool. Nasto moha, moha is lost forever. Ignorance is lost forever. And I am able to have the clarity of vision. What is right, what is wrong, what is yoga, I am able to perceive. And now I shall be an instrument in your hands. To make oneself an instrument in the hands of the Almighty is yoga. Nimitta matram bhava sadhya sachi. Sri Krishna says, may thou be an instrument in the hands of the Almighty. I am but an instrument. Let me rise to the occasion. Let me do what I am asked to do by the God, by the intuition, by the antahkarana, whatever it may be, manasakshi, antarvani, antaratma. Let me do it, he decides. Now, one character at the commencement of the Bhagavad Gita is lost in depression because of his foolishness, because of his ignorance, because of his indecisiveness, because of his dilemma, and because of his misplaced mercy. How many of us are not like that? Before marriage, before choosing the career, before coming here, shall we go to Prashanthi or not? Bannerghatta is very far. How is the road? How much time does it take? Why should we go in this hot summer? Why can't I postpone it? Etc. etc. 100 questions before we decide. Somehow, by God's grace, we have decided. And we have come. Mahabharata war is completed 18 days. Now, his senior elder brother, Yudhishthira, he looked at the dead bodies. Everywhere, so many people are massacred, killed, they have all died. So many cries of the widows, so many cries of the orphans. After the Mahabharata war, there is not a single woman without losing her father or brother or son. somebody or other is lost by every woman in entire Hastinapura. That is the most pathetic condition. Yudhishthira looked at that. All this is because of me. I have committed the blunder. I have committed the greatest crime. I am the cause for this war, and so many people have been killed. Krishna, I don't want kingdom. Krishna, I don't want the crown. Krishna, I don't want to take the appointment order. Because so many people could not get the appointment. 10 people have appeared for the interview. I am selected. 9 people are now jobless. Therefore, I don't want this. In the beginning, Arjuna says, I don't want to fight. Misplaced mercy. At the end of the war, his senior elder brother Yudhishthira says, I don't want kingdom. I don't want this election. I don't want this crown. Krishna was fed up. What nonsense. How many times should I talk in the Maitri Milan? Today I speak, tomorrow again I speak, day after tomorrow also I go on speaking. People continue to be dull. People continue to be depressed. See, will they not know how to be cheerful? Life is nothing but abundance of happiness. It is the plentiest, the best place of happiness. Why do you miss it? Why don't you have the ability to enjoy it? Drink life to the least. Why do you regret? One cause, indecisive, because of the future. We are unable to decide what path we should take in the future. We think of the future. We are worried of the future. We are anxious of the future. We are gloomy because of our thoughts or fears of the future. 2, we think of the past. Yudhishthira, I have thought unnecessarily. Unnecessarily looked at that girl, unnecessarily have married that girl. I have ruined my career. 90% of the retired old people, the question in their heart, they have committed a mistake. I have unnecessarily married her. I could have married Elizabeth Queen, I could have married Victoria Rani, I could have married the princess. Now I am here sitting all alone simply because I have married a useless woman. Or the wife says, by mistake I have seen this dirty fellow. Had I not seen him, had I not agreed to marry him, I would have been the princess by now, I would have been the queen now. Regret, regret, regret. When you are young, you are afraid of the future. When you are old, you are regretting the past. Unnecessarily I ate this sweet and I am now diabetic. Unnecessarily I went to the doctor and I got the disease or some other place. You find only 2 things. Our thoughts about the future, fears of the future, indecisiveness about the future course of action. Yudhishthira remembered the past, regretted the past. I am responsible for this suffering of many people. First person Yudhishthira, Arjuna says, I don't want to fight. I don't want to leave. I don't want the interview. I don't want this election. I want to be a sannyasi. I want to get rid of the whole botheration. Impossible, you cannot run away. Even if you are a sannyasi, you want food. If you don't eat, okay, well and good. Somebody should prepare food and give it to you. What right do you have to run away from the responsibilities? You should contribute for the preparation of food. You cannot run away. You cannot be an escapist. You should face the future, but boldly, but intelligently. With all dynamism, Sri Krishna asks Arjuna to be free from indecisiveness, to be free from misplaced mercy. And next, the old man Yudhishthira says, I am sorry sir, I don't want to have the kingdom. Krishna was fed up. He asked Bhishmajari, Bhishmaji, already I taught Bhagavad Gita to this Arjuna. Once again I am tired of repeating the same tape recorder. Please, you teach him. Then Bhishma called Yudhishthira, Shanti and Anushasana Parvas, 56 days he sat up, asked them for the questions, and he clarified every doubt of the Pandavas. Yudhishthira went on raising questions. Hey Yudhishthira, since you are regretting, how many people did you kill every day? About 5,000 people or 3,000 people. The entire war. Yudhishthira is the one man who has killed the less number of people. Then Bhishma says, every day, Mr. Yudhishthira, listen, I sacked, killed more than 50,000 people. I am not a sinner. I don't regret. I am a hero man. Na aham kruto bhavo buddhir yasyana libyate hatva saimam lokan na hanti na nivadyate. When you feel that ownership, when you feel that attachment, when you feel that you are the doer, you feel this regret. Who are you? It is being done by the Almighty. We know but an instrument. Bhishma tries to remove the sense of regret from the brain of Yudhishthira. The sum and substance of what I talked today is, let us not unnecessarily be afraid of the future. Let us not be lost in a state of dilemma. Let us not be compassionate at the cost of others. Misplaced mercy is very dangerous, very bad, and let us not regret. You might have married, enjoy, be happy, never regret. Whether it is the right decision or wrong decision, we must decide, and we should not regret afterwards. We go to the temple, give your coconut, he breaks it, offers it to the God, and whatever he gives back is prasada. It may be a small coconut, it may be a larger coconut piece. What you do is an offering. What you receive is a blessing. Those who are able to offer their actions as an offering, receive the fruits of their actions as a blessing, are karma yogis. Let us try to be karma yogis. Let us not have depression. Let us not be lost in gloominess. Let there be no misplaced mercy. Let us be judiciously kind, and let us try to serve intelligently. Let us never regret. No question of regret. Whatever we did was wonderful. Whatever we are going to do is wonderful. Everything is done by the Almighty. Sri Krishna, the great Yogeshwara, has come to make us peaceful, to make us cheerful, to make us blissful, to make us yogis. Let us, by the grace of God, Sri Krishna, rise to become yogis, and let us be ever cheerful. Let's now meditate on Sri Krishna Yogeshwara.